Well, if you've driven along the west side, you've seen the Hudson Yards, what will soon be a city within a city.
Looks really remarkable. It's the largest development project in the country. Fox 5's Rosanna Scotto sat down with developer Stephen Ross and takes us on an exclusive tour.
Look at what you're creating.
So nice to see you.
It's great to see you, Rosanna.
Tell us about the actual construction.
The whole project is the largest project ever done in the United States. And this location is so convenient to everything in New York. You and I have lived in New York long enough, and you know where the young are is where everybody else wants to be. This is the first phase. It's all under construction right now, everything you see.
And so this will be...
This is a condo with rentals at the base here.
Okay.
This is a mixed-use building with Equinox office, an Equinox hotel, and condos.
Here we can kind of see the development and progress right now.
Right. I mean, you see the size and the scope of it. You look down and you see the actual size of the plaza is much larger than you can really see in pictures. You know. Then we have another rental building right here
there.
That'll open later this year.
How many people would you say are working on this project right now?
Right now, there's probably 4,000 to 5,000.
Wow!
Working today on this project, and with all the construction, and that'll increase over the summer. So there'll probably be close to 10,000 people working here.
Oh my goodness!
You know, it takes a real army to build a project like that.
When you look around, are you proud of what you see?
Well, I see there's a lot of work to be done, you know. When it's finished, I'll be proud, you know.
I know.
But getting through all the details, you know, it's not easy, but it's fun.
By the way, one window at a time.
One way. It's the old-fashioned way. We've come a long way, but still...
One window at a time.
One window at a time. So one part where technology really has impacted us. Construction's construction. All in all, this is well over 20 million square feet at a cost of over, say, $25 billion.
Wow. The vessel. Everybody's excited about the vessel.
That's equivalent to a 15-story building.
And you'll be able to walk all the way around that?
All those are steps that you can walk around. It's over a mile in distance as you walk around. And I think this will become the icon for New York for the 21st century. You know, when you think of New York, people are going to be thinking of that icon, much like you think of the Eiffel Tower in Paris.
And the Statue of Liberty.
The Statue of Liberty. This is right in the middle of the city. And what we're creating is what I think would be the future of live, work, play environments.
So I heard you have a few apartments you can show?
Yes.
Or model apartments, right?
They're model apartments. We tried to show you what the views are. Now, for example, this is a typical kitchen. You can see, and this shows you really what the finishes are and what'll be in the size of it. You can see the finishes and the quality of what's being put into this project.
And is this like an idea of what you would be looking at?
Yes.
That's amazing.
New Yorkers really want views. I mean, New York, you know, is looked at as a city of tall buildings. And you can always see it. You know, when people walk into a room, the first thing they do is go to the window.
It's true.
You know, and you just can't help it. That's just human nature, right? Because they want to see what the views are. And so the views here will be spectacular. I mean, as you can look out here today, right now, and to see the Statue of Liberty, New Jersey, downtown Manhattan, the High Line. I mean, it's incredible, the views that you'll have.
What I like is that every building is unique.
The whole idea was to use the great architects of the world, and each one doing a building, so that you have a collection of these great architects. And it's just not all glass towers. I mean, this building here is with limestone. That's with steel.
So when you look around, do you like pinch yourself? This is my vision.
Well, I mean, you feel it. Now, see it, you know, it's great. It's a good feeling because, you know, you can play with the architects, you can look at plans. So you really see the scale and see it being erected, then you know, hey, this is real. And the way it comes together, and you can see the architecture of the building, the designs, and the vision you had for it actually happening. That's exciting. This is really a whole lifestyle. It's a community that hasn't existed before, having been built before. So they're really moving into something that is much more than an apartment. And I think that's really what the public hasn't really seen or really felt yet. You know, all we talk about in real estate are buildings. We don't talk about how they're all together, all in one place. And I think that's what's really going to be the most unique thing about Hudson Yards. And certainly other cities will look at this as a model.
You talked about this being your legacy. So what do you hope people will say as far as your legacy?
Well, that we created something that was really great and enhanced New York and really was ahead of its time, and that really makes New York continue to be the greatest city in the world.
So 2025, everything's done?
Everything's done.
What will you do when everything's done?
Take a sigh of relief.
It'll be interesting to see if they're working tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Of course, the pending snowstorm making